It's Saturday morning, just after 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm sitting at turn 18 on the Bangsaen Street Circuit. Now turn 18, basically, this is one of the most notorious, one of the toughest turns on the circuit. The cars really, they do a sharp right, a 90 right through turn 15, and then it's high speed down the beachfront all the way to here. There's a kink at turn 16, a small kink at turn 17, and it's just full power down to here. And then behind the camera they shoot round the hairpin, or they come in the pit lane and you can see the white line that marks the pit lane. So we're actually sitting in the pit lane zone. The tech pro's there because these people come down here, they overcook it, brakes have gone and they go straight into the barrier. So this is a tough turn. We're here for Bangsaen, and Bangsaen this year, it's back after 3 years. It's got 140 cars on the entry list. That's massive, and everything is riding as low as it can for the aero. Absolutely low down suspension stiff, because the lower you get, the better your aero, and aero is everything in a race car, especially at this level where the power and the performance, you've kind of got a limit where you can reach. So aero is so important. So everything is low, and we've got some really amazing world-class cars here, like Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Porsches, McLaren, the GT3 cars, the Be Quick Audis. We've got a big roster of GT3 cars, world-class cars, cars that race at Le Mans, designed to race, and they're low. They're absolutely scraping the ground virtually. But I found a car that's even lower than all of those race cars, all those 140 cars in the paddock. This Mazda3, it is absolutely as low as you can get. This car is amazing. This car is the lowest car to go on the racetrack this weekend for sure. Now this car belongs to Kun Suk, who's sitting by the back wheel patiently while I am boring everyone talking away and introducing it. And the story goes back a couple of weeks. He came to Piro where we were testing and then dropped the car down, and I'm like, wow, this car looks just completely insane. It just looks absolutely amazing, and it just transformed the whole car from like a C segment hatchback. It feels more D or E segment. It gives it a real big stance, real strong aggressive feel what he's done to the car. So talk away and thought, we've got to get this on the track, take some photos while we're here, because it's cool to do that. And the only window you've got is like 6 to 7 in the morning before the safety crews come round and they start to shut it down, and they start to do the checks before racing starts at 8 o'clock in the morning. So we're kind of in a bit of a rush this morning. We'll come down, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ask Kun Suk to quickly talk through the upgrades he's done, what changes he's made on the car, and then we're going to try and whiz up to turn 6, see if we can get a photo of this car riding low outside the Porsche sign. So that's the plan of action this morning. Just want to get this car across.
Hello everybody, my name is Suk, and this is my Mazda3. I've had it for a good 2 or 3 years, and I decided to bag it. So I was in Bangkok and I tried to talk to people and I discovered a place called Bounce up in Rayong, and they did a really good job, and there's much more to tell about it. So first off, let's talk about the wheels and the fitment. So the wheels I'm running is NKTC05N. They're made in Thailand. They're extra light, and the tires I'm running on Nankang 215/35/18 is because I have to put that fitment in so that the car would actually could pass the tire and down to the rim. So that's how it made this perfect thing. And I had to, in Bounce, they put a control arm in the front, both the front wheels, so that it would be able to come to reach the wheel. Alright, next up we'll talk about the body kit and the modifications that I've done to the bodywork. So the front lip, side skirts and rear diffuser is from a package from Mazda, which is you can buy from when you're in the showroom. But the only thing that is from the third party is this spoiler. It's from a shop called I'm Parts in Bangkok, and they do modifications for Mazda, and they custom make their own stuff. So I really like their spoiler, so I think I went with their spoiler instead of the Mazda package. So next up, let's talk about the exhaust setup. The front, from the headers down to the middle, is basically stock, but I've taken out the mid pipe, and from the cat back it's all straight till the mufflers, and they're done at a shop called ATC. They're quite well known in Bangkok, and they did a really good job too.